Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Raji Muhammad Sadiq, and today I'll be talking about the business model canvas for my application PSI, Public Space Improvement. So I'll be starting from the key partners. So the key partners for this application will be municipalities, most especially JKR, Jabatan, Kerjaya, Malaysia. So uh, second will be community organizations. Third will be GPS services. Fourth will be cloud providers. And fifth will be legal advisors. So now to the municipalities. So the application, as you know, it's about improving the public transportation channels, like the road, the railways, railway channels, and more like that. So we have to partner with these people because they are responsible for the construction of the transportation channel here in Malaysia. So two is community organizations. Yes, we have to partner with these people to raise the awareness of our application and for people to know about this application more. Third is GPS services. GPS services because our application will be using location information of the user. So we have to partner with GPS services that will help our users to locate themselves well and will help the application also to locate each problems as reported. So cloud providers to store the data so that it will be easily accessible and easily stored. And fifth will be legal advisors. So legal advisors because each and any organization should have their advisors. Why? So that they will not be misled, to guide them through difficult processes. So now to the key activities. So the key activities are updates. Yes, updates, we will be updating the application periodically. So whenever we need to add some new features to the application, so we'll be adding some updates. And second is app development. So app development, when there's any bugs or there's any problem, yeah, there's going to be app development. So in the case to really remove the bug or to remove the problem as soon as possible. Next is partnerships. Yes, partnerships for increasing the awareness of this application in the market and also to get some new investors into the project. And now is financial management. Yes, financial management to manage our money from the revenue we've created for the application. Now feedback and reviews. According to the blueprint and the interface of the application, there will be sections whereby the user can give their feedback and reviews according to how their problem was resolved. And lastly is advertisements. Yes, in order to increase the number of users for this application and to increase the awareness of this application, we have to advertise the application through different platforms so that people will be aware of PSI, public space improvement. So next is key resources. So key resources are what we will need for the application. So first is technology infrastructure. So yes, we have to get a very, very good technology infrastructure to build the application. Next is developers. So yeah, we will hire some UI UX developers, we'll hire some mobile application developers, web developers to complete the development of the application. So now the partnerships. As I said before, we'll make some partnerships for advertisements. Yes, partnerships here also the same thing for advertisement and also to increase the awareness of our application in the market and also throughout the country the application is being used. So marketing teams. After the app is developed and everything, we will need marketing teams to promote our application and to manage the marketing section of the application. And lastly is database. Yes, we need a database to store data and access the data easily whenever we want to access this data. So now value propositions. So these are the like the benefits and that the application will contribute generally. So easy issue reporting. Yes, there will be easy issue reporting in a way that the user can report issues very, very, very easily without facing any problem, since the application is user friendly and it will be made in a way that there won't be any difficulties in the application. Now we have safer transportation channels. Of course, safer transportation channels, because as people continue to use this application to improve the public space, to improve the transportation channels, so there will be lesser hazards in the road, which will make the transportation channels to be safer for accidents, for road accidents. Now, civic engagement, yes, convenience in such a way that you will drive conveniently, and also while using the application or trying to report an issue, it will be convenient for you because it's already user friendly and there is no problem you should be facing using the application. Safety and trust. Yes, safety and trust, because when people start using the application in a large scale, there will be safety because the road hazards have been reduced largely in their transportation channels. For example, bumps, because bumps is part of what the application will support. So as bumps keep increasing, there will be low speed in residential areas, whereby there will be lesser road accidents. So in this way, it is increasing safety and trust. So real-time communication, yes. The application contains a segment whereby there will be phone numbers or lines you can get to each emergency bodies in Malaysia, for example. So any line you call, you will have a real-time communication with the organization, no matter what organization it is. For example, 999 for the police department of Malaysia, and then you will get the response as soon as you call the number, immediately, wherever you're calling from throughout Malaysia. So next is customer relationship. This is the relationship between the application and the customer, how it will be. So there will be responsive support. Yes, responsive support in such a way that whenever there is any problem and you want to contact the customer support, yes, you will be able to contact them as soon as you call the line there. And it's going to be free of charge without deducting your credit. Next is regular communication. Yes, we're getting back to our users regularly. Whenever you submit any issue and we are working on it, we will be notifying you as soon as the repair is taking place, and we will be updating you until we finish that specific issue. So next is feedback loops. Yes, there will be feedback loops, as I just said now, that the user will be giving feedback as soon as each problem is solved. And there is also user feedback. As I just said, yes, there will be a segment whereby user can give their feedbacks in the application. Next is customer segments. Who are those people that will be using the application? Who are they? Then now let's go there. Individual citizens, yes. Each and everybody in the country can use the application, because we all use transportation channel. We all go out with cars, motorcycles, train, and everything. So every single person will use this application, can use this application. Then local businesses. Yes, local businesses, because they all rely on transportation. There is no business in the world that does not rely on transportation. Why? Because its resources has to be transported to it. It has to order some things that it needs, and then it has to, when selling, it has to also use the transportation to deliver goods and also to receive goods. For example, Shopee is a big business in Malaysia, well known by everyone. When you order something, it comes from the seller to the buyer, right? So by what? By transportation. And the better the transportation channel, the faster your delivery. If the road is so bad, the delivery will be slow because there will be traffic and everything, and there might be accidents. But if the transport is so good, of course, your delivery will arrive as soon as possible, which will be fast. So this is the way it will affect local businesses. So third is local government and authorities, municipalities. Yes, because all these problems we are reporting, all these road issues we are reporting are being reported to the specific bodies that are responsible. And who are they? Of course, they are government authorities and municipalities. Example is JKR, I mentioned previously. It's a government organization here in Malaysia. So that's the customer segment of the application. Now to the channel. So channel one is mobile app stores. Yeah, the application will be available in the mobile app store for Apple, for iOS, and also Play Store for Android. And also, we might plan to create a website later, but that will be later. So social media platforms. Yes, of course, we will have a Twitter account and we have a YouTube account whereby we show our works and everything. So we have community workshops and events. Yes, our apps will be introduced through community workshops and events as well. And for what? To increase the awareness of this application. So next is collaboration with local businesses. Yes, we will collaborate with local businesses because we are going to benefit them, so they have to benefit us. This is called mutual relationship. So we will benefit each other by partnership, and then we help them and they help us. And lastly is direct partnerships with municipalities. Yes, partnership with municipalities in a way that they will introduce our application as their process of activity, as their key activities, not for advertisement, but our application will be part of their key activities and like part of their tool of work. So they will use our application as part of their tool for working in this channel. So those are the channels for the application. So now to the cost structure. So here we talk about the costs and how they'll be used. First one is development costs. Yes, development costs. Doing development, doing the development, we will have to spend money on the developers and the infrastructure and programming and everything we will use to build this application. Yes. So now marketing and promotion expenses. Of course, there is no marketing channel or advertisement that is free in the world. All are paid. So for the marketing and promotion, we will have to pay some bodies and also some platforms in order to put our place our application in their advertisement schedule. So next is server costs. Of course, we have to get a very, very strong and good server, because the stronger the server, the stronger it will be to external attacks, so that we will not be attacked by anybody and we will not be easily vulnerable to hacks. So in this case, we will get a very strong and very reliable server, and also partnerships. Yes, for partnerships as well, when we were talking about advertisements as well, we have to spend some money. So these are going to be the cost structure. And then revenue stream. So this will be the way that we have be having revenue for the application. First is service fees. So the service fees will not be for the user, but municipalities, because they will be benefiting from us the most. So they will be the one that will be charged the service fees. Second is in-app ads. Yes, of course, in-app ad is a way that most applications today get some revenue. How? Because a lot of companies have registered themselves with Google. So they register for advertisements. Whenever advertisement is being showed in an application, they will pay the owner of this application on how many times the user have viewed their advertisement. So we will use this channel to get some revenue as well. So in-app advertisements from other applications through Google Ads. And lastly is premium model. Yeah, there will be a premium version of the application whereby your reports are automatically prioritized. So whatever you report will have to move on so fast, will have to be solved so fast since you're a premium member. So this will also be paid. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you understand my business model canvas. So this business model canvas, as I mentioned before, it was designed for public space improvement PSI and designed by Muhammad Sadiq, which is me, and it was designed on 25th of December 2023. So thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.